So I find myself at odds with certain Whovians, basically because of the future of Doctor Who. I'm not enemies with some people, but I find what they're trying to convey to the audience or what they're trying to do with Doctor Who, um, not really kosher. Um, there was recently a podcast that were talking about this is not Doctor Who, and they were discussing about the Doctor's evil side, where like he was torturing the kid guy. The guy named is the kid who was going to kill 3.8 trillion people. And they said this is not Doctor Who. Have you not watched like 62 years of Doctor Who history to come to that conclusion that this is not Doctor Who? Or is it that you want Doctor Who canceled and you're blinded to everything and you're just hating on anything that is R2D RTD2 basically? Um the Doctor was going to kill the Rachnos spider and all her children, and he was just they were all dying and she was being tortured in a way. And Donna Noble's like, Doctor, you could stop now. And he was letting it happen. He was enjoying it because he felt that it was justified. Um, he punished the family of blood. He tortured them. It has happened in the past. It has happened in Classic Who, where the Doctor has killed enemies and races and different things. He killed the guy with gas that would kill him to save Sarah in the brain of Morbius. He has done those things. I don't like it that people are trying to make the Doctor like squeaky clean 100%, you know, like rated G for kids. That's not what it is. And it's never been about that. Since the first Doctor almost stoning somebody to death with a rock, to even though Sylvester McCoy was going to become a cat person, he was still choking the shit out of the Master. Or the Fifth Doctor was shooting Cybermen with guns and Omega with guns and stabbing a Cyberman in the chest. And the Sixth Doctor was basically choking out his companion because something went wrong with the regeneration. And then there was other things with the Doctors, like fighting, like the Third Doctor, like everything. There's always been this little thing in there because we really don't know Doctor, because it's called Doctor Who. We don't know what happened in the past. There was even hints that maybe he was a villain in the Curse of Fenric episode. And that's what makes it interesting, is because we don't know. You want to make an opinion, oh, the Doctor's good, the Doctor's maybe he wasn't always good. You don't know that. So I like that explored when there was mentioned on the Sense Sphere. It was, I think it was Paul and Brendan were talking about it, and it was just getting really deep, and it got really to be a good. I mean, they did not agree at all. They were going at it, but it was like really interesting because I think that people are being blind to the classic series and NuWho, and they're looking at it with different eyes. You know, um, I guess Brendan's an English teacher, but when he was watching classic Doctor Who, he wasn't an English teacher. He was a kid, so maybe he didn't notice that the Doctor was doing things that were not doctorish, doctor-like. And even NuWho. So, you know, I like that explored. I want to see. I don't want the Doctor to be a villain, mind you, but he could become the Valyard, and I want to see that story in the future. So I'm not like bashing anybody, but like everybody's entitled to their opinion. But you can't say that that's not the Doctor when all this stuff has happened in history that is out there. Take care. Bye for now.